Good evening, my crafty friends. I'm Eve with the Baby's Booty, and tonight, I want to make stickers. I want to make stickers because I need stickers. I've been out of stickers and I haven't done any stickers, and so I'm wanting to make stickers. And when I'm talking about stickers, I'm talking about the adhesive rhinestone stickers. And in order for me to make those, I have to use a product called Bling Anything. Some of you are familiar with that. It's a special type of vinyl that you actually can press rhinestones on, which is crazy because we constantly say you can't put rhinestones on vinyl. And that's true with this one exception. So, this one exception has the ability to hold on to some Hotfix rhinestones. So, that's what we're going to work towards tonight. I hope I can get to it, but I do have a couple of things that I need to go over in regards to prepping for the Blingfest and just saying hi. So, and I'm exhausted. I'm so tired tonight. I've been working all day putting kits and stuff together. So I'm a little tired, and I have the supervisor. I was gonna bring him and let him say hey, but I didn't feel like wrestling him back to the back again. So he is back there with his tablet, keeping himself busy while I have fun up here with you guys. So, thank you for coming in and hanging out with me. I'm going to take a moment and say hi to some folks who came to hang out with us in the chat. And if you're new here, you can go ahead and pop a I'm new in the chat so that we can say hi. But even if you would prefer to stay in the bushes, that's fine too. We appreciate all of you for being here. Thank you. So we got So Crafty in the house. Welcome. Thank you for being first again this week. I appreciate you. And I thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. It's always a pleasure to have you in here with us. Then we have Martha Jordan. Hi, Martha. Welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out with us tonight. Miss JB, welcome. And thank you, Miss JB, for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. Appreciate you being here this evening. Then we got Nick Nack Nurse. Hey, honey, welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out with us. Monique Johnson, thank you for coming to hang out with us and for being a YouTube Who Group member as well. Then we have Evelyn Warner from Orlando. Welcome, Miss Evelyn. Thank you for coming to hang out with us tonight. Appreciate you being here. DB and Kelly Wyatt. Kelly's my neighbor. Hey, DB. Hey, Kelly. Welcome. Thank you both for being here. Then we have Picture Me Crafting. Hey, Miss Merlinda. Welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out with us tonight. And thank you very much for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. And we got Making with Marilyn. Hey, Marilyn, welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. I hate I missed you guys Saturday. I was like, oh my gosh, I had the kids. Then it was the anniversary day. It was just a lot Saturday. So I couldn't make it. I'm sorry. Miss 143, welcome. Thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate you. Tracy Murray Effects. So welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. EJ's daughter. Hey, honey. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We also have hi Sheila Cushionberry. Y'all, last week Sheila was like, are you coming on? And I felt so bad because I was like, I was supposed to let her know. But it was a long day, so I didn't get to tell her. But thank you for being here, Miss Sheila. Just Craft Therapy, welcome. Thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Who Group member. I appreciate you. Then we got April Jackson. Hey, April, welcome. Precious Pieces. Hey, homie, welcome. And thank you for being a YouTube Who Group member as well. We have Creative Notions. Hey, Miss Beverly Marie, welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out. Then we got Josette Lovercheck. Welcome. Thank you very much also for being a YouTube Who Group member. Linda Gray, hey, welcome. And thank you for being a YouTube Who Group member. I've been good, y'all. I haven't bought anything that I've been wanting to get. I've been trying to behave. Teresa Sister Hard Crafts and Things, welcome. Thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Who Group member as well. Because y'all, my eye has been on AccuQuilt stuff and I've been trying to ignore it. Hi, Kai. Welcome. Thank you for being here, Miss Kai. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. And Danny's a YouTube Hoop Group member. Hey, Danny. Welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. Hey, Miss Sharon Davenport, big hugs. Welcome and thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I know I missed all of y'all Saturday. I apologize. I was like, oh my gosh. Hey, Donzel, welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out with us. Latasha Colquitt, thank you for coming to hang out with us. Cassandra Rankin, hello, welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out with us as well. Terry Hunt, hey hun, welcome and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Let's see, we got a few more. I'm gonna say hi to Carla Thomas Anders. Hey, welcome and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member, my dear. I appreciate you. And then we have Smurf Creations. Welcome and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. And then we got Gail Designs. You working? No worries. Thank you for being here and working in the bushes. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member very much. I appreciate you. Tanya, welcome, welcome. Laura E, welcome. Tanya, thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I don't want to leave that off. Dimitri Leonard, welcome. I probably say that wrong every time. Yvonne Hudson from Cali, welcome. Bobby Laveau, welcome. And thank you for being a YouTube Group member as well. Nakomi Butler, thank you for being here. And one more, let's see who we got. Stephanie LaSure and NJ and Nina, Nikki A. So 3 more. And Jesse Gibson, 4 more. Hey, y'all, welcome. I'm going to scroll down. Hey, Angel B, honey. I'm gonna scroll down. Congratulations, Angel B. Hopefully you'll be getting your keys Monday, hopefully. We've been following and cheering you on from the bushes out here, girl. I'm trying to tell you, me and the mister. Hey, Pamela Scott. Let's see. I'm gonna keep scrolling to make sure I don't miss any babies. Hey, Delonda. Hey, Melody Thomas, welcome. Oh, member, there it is. Member for 28 months, Miss Gail. Holler. Let's do it this way. Boop. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Congratulations. Thank you so much for being a member for 28 months. We appreciate it. The mister is back there watching the supervisor for me, watching out for him. So I'm just saying. He ain't putting the stuff up on the thing for me. Oh, let me turn this down. My thing, iPod is hollering. Not iPod. Yeah, not iPod. That's so crazy. Omnipod. I'm mad I called it an iPod. That's insane. What is this? Hold on. I just saw something crazy. Hopefully it ain't crazy. Okay. All right. Patricia. Hey, Patricia. New in the chat. Linda Moore. Excited to be able to see me soon. Cool. I'm excited. Thank you for letting me know. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for being here and looking forward to seeing you as well. Hey, Eartha Lewis. Welcome. Big hugs to you as well. Hey, Brandy Sipping Craft. Welcome. Sorry, I'm skipping all over the place. Hey, Miss Jelania Cooper. NJ, a new member. Hi, yes, honey. Yeah. Thank you so very much, NJ, for being a new member here on the channel. That's what's up. And Michelle versus Kale's been a member for 4 months. Hi, yes, honey. Yes. Thank you, Michelle versus Kales. I appreciate you for being here for 4 months. Holler, yes, dear, yes. We appreciate you being here. I was not good this weekend. I got a new baby, a baby lock, vibrant surgery. You needed a backup. That's not being bad, fam. I don't know what you're talking about. Holla. Yes. Congratulations. Deborah, we're happy you made it to a live as well. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member here on our channel. We appreciate it and we're happy to see you. Thank you for coming to hang out with us. Hey, Marta, let's see, Portage Town, Sandra Spore, Deborah. I'm just naming all kind of folks. I'm scrolling. But I've been good. I haven't gotten any babies or anything like that. So I'm trying to behave. Yvonne Hudson, holla. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you so very much for being a member on our channel. Thank you. We appreciate you so very, very much. All right, let's see who we have. Hey, Valerie, welcome and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Mama Vi says, can't wait to see y'all in a couple of weeks. I know. Oh my gosh. Holla. Yes, honey. Yes. Man, when I tell you, it's like, oh, I only got 2 weeks left. I'm trying not to stress. I'm glad you said that. That's something else I need to talk about tonight because I haven't done it. And it's a shame. Where are you, EJ's daughter? Was that EJ? That wasn't EJ's daughter that said that. Was it? Yeah, that was you that said that you was being bad, I think. And about the, yeah, that was you. Okay, congratulations. I was going back and I saw Sheila Cushionberry say something. I want to make sure I got it right. Oh, nice. New to me, Juki TL18 QVP. Next on the list is an embroidery only machine. Now I need to start making money using them so they can be an investment instead of just a toy. I understand. Congratulations, Nakomi. Yes. Congratulations on your new baby. Hey, Nafisa Jones, welcome. Let's see. Look, I finally get to do it. I see your name. Hey, Laura Trevino. Oh my God. I am so silly. I swear. I make myself sick. Ginger Rouse said you'll be down our way soon. NSU homecoming. Sweet. That's what's up. I'll probably be a chicken with my head cut off over the next few weeks. Okay. I'm just saying. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that so very much. I really do. Finally got your magnetic. Oh, you did? I love my magnetic snap hoops for my Burnett. So congratulations. Deborah says, are there any more tickets available? There are not. There are not. There are not, Deborah. I am sorry. There, Laura, I know, right? I've been meaning to say it since that live with you and when you said it, and that thing messed me. I swear that still throw me for a loop because I was like, I've been saying Trevino all this long time. It's not Trevino, it's Trevino. Okay, holler, get it right. But congratulations, barely. Whoop. Did I ring the bell for your hoops? I'm sorry if I didn't. Holler. Congratulations on your hoops. So, but in regards to Blingfest, we are already planning for next year. So if you couldn't make it this year, it's okay. I understand. Next year we are making plans already. Okay. So, but in regards to this year, I know many people have asked, and I said that we would do so. The making the Zoom available so that people could watch. Talk to the mister. And after sitting down and deliberating and debating over some things, we've decided not to do a live Zoom of the Blingfest. And his reasoning was sound. I couldn't be mad. But what we want to do is give our complete undivided attention to the folks that did travel to come to the Blingfest and just have all the fun without having to worry about, making sure that live stream is set up, camera is set up, the whole nine. Making sure that the internet is sound. That's going to be another issue. I'm not sure about the internet at this location, about how stable it is. That is. So there's a lot that's going into it. But we're not going to do a Zoom of the Blingfest. But saying that to say, there will be pictures, I'm sure, as folks attend. I don't ever stop anybody from posting their pictures of the Blingfest. As soon as they receive their stuff, they can more than willing to let them post pictures, possibly even videos. If somebody wanted the live stream from, if they had a channel and they wanted to stream to their channel, I don't have any issues with that per se. The only I might have a video posted of the performance for Friday night, only because he's such a really good friend, and it also will be promoting his album. So I might do something with that. But as far as the Blingfest itself, we won't be live streaming that. Just Craft Therapy, a member for 16 months. We appreciate you, man. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you so very much, Jess. Jess and her lightning fast crafting. I love it. I'm trying to be like Jess. I'm trying to grow up and be like Jess, y'all. So it was that about the Blingfest. Just a quick reminder of the folks, to the folks, is the information about location, how to get your shuttle, and all that jazz will go out the week of Blingfest. So we're looking, hey, Dana Bryant, we're looking at, oh my God, y'all. I might not have should have opened the calendar. I shouldn't have opened the calendar. I should not have opened this calendar. Okay. So technically next week is when the information will, not this week coming, but next week is when the information for Blingfest will go out, because y'all, today's 12th, tomorrow's 13th. It's technically a week away. I cannot believe this. Less than 2 weeks away. That's scary. So I'm excited. All of the information has been turned in. All of the rooms have been booked. Well, they've been booked, but because I had rooms on hold. But all of everybody's information is in. All of your rooms are there. I have a spreadsheets right here with everybody's meal choices, their check-in, check-out dates, their allergies, their most people's favorite colors, shirt sizes. I have the whole nine, right? And so I'm very excited. This is going to be one for the books. I just finished revamping with the DJ tonight. Oh, and he had a question. He said, please let me know what you might want to hear. I told him all the line dance stuff. All the line dance stuff. I'm just saying. And tonight, for the very first time, I am ashamed to admit, tonight for the very first time, I got like the first half of the boots on the ground dance and learned it. The first half. And I mean within the last 2 hours is when I did that. So I'm okay, but I'm like, okay, how many more steps I got to go? This is crazy. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I can get it down in the next 2 weeks. But I did queue it up and try and get the steps down for it. There's still quite a bit left that I need to do, that I need to get. I got packages coming just about every day to make sure that I have everything that you all will need. Hey, Coco Crafts, welcome. I'm sneaking in on a scary ride. My daughter and grandson visiting. We're all at grandson. Oh, that's funny. Thank you for sneaking in. We appreciate it. So yeah, we have. It's just I'm excited. I'm excited. I could scream. But yeah, we are locked in. We're locked in now, and no more tickets are available because it's locked in. But we're finalizing everything. So I'm more than positive you'll be satisfied and happy and having fun. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Okay, so the DJ, he wanted to know if y'all had special requests that usually DJs don't play or something or whatever. I don't know. It was like, is there anything you need me? I'm like, no, I just need the music to play. I don't know what else to do. Because the last DJ we had, the last two Blingfest, she just really didn't say much. She just was there. She, played the music or whatever. So this one is tuned in and wants to keep the vibe hot and hype. And I'm like, okay, roll back just a little bit because we're an older crowd. We're nice, mature folks. And we don't need no heart attacks on the dance floor. I'm just saying. That's why I didn't want none of the young buck DJs, because the young ones be playing some crazy stuff and might be trying to have raves or something. I don't know. I'm not like the party person, so I don't know. Just like the after party, y'all killing me with this after party because I still don't know what to do. I really don't. Like the space is available, the air is available. Oh, that's the other thing. That's the other thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so after party. So with the after party, if you have a ticket to the Blingfest, or if you have a ticket to the dinner, or if you have a Saturday only Blingfest ticket, you're available. You're welcome to the after party. If you didn't have a ticket for any of that, then we won't be letting anyone in that did not have a ticket for the other stuff. Okay. Reason being, because to be fair, our insurance and our contract and all of that stuff with having the room is blanketed to the people that I have turned into a list to them. So if there's anybody else, then it's like I don't know how to cover that. So so if you have a ticket and you've paid for being there, Blingfest or whatever, then yes, you're welcome to the after party. That was something else that the Mister and I discussed, and I ended up talking to the my service lady at the hotel, and we went over all of that, and it was like, you might want to think about this, and I was like, well, darn, I didn't think of that. So if one is coming to dinner, yes, they can come to the after party. That is correct. If they came to the dinner. That is correct. So men folks and because sometimes the husbands come, and when the husbands come, they come to the dinner, and they ain't trying to hear coming to no bling party. Like that ain't they scene. So they don't want to do the bling party. And that's fine. But the after party, we probably won't be blinging. There might be one or two people that may have some of their stuff left over, but there won't be like no full scale blinging like during Bling Fest. Okay, so I won't have supplies out. I won't have none of that stuff. And folks was talking about uh dominoes and spades and all of that stuff. I mean, does that make a party? I don't know. Does it make a party? That sounds more like a family reunion or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't party, so I don't know. It's been years, other than Blingfest, since I've been to a party. So, my bad. I'm out of the loop. Hey, Greg. Hey, Precious Pieces. I said Precious Pieces. That's right. And hey, Nicole Holbrook. Welcome. And Angela Williams. So, anyways, so there again, just in case you're just not coming in, we're locked in. Everything's great. I'm excited. The What did I say to begin with? If you have any musical suggestions, let me know. But I told him all the regular grown and sexy kind of like stuff, not like bedroom sexy, but like the grown music type stuff, not that little bebop stuff. And then what was the other thing, y'all? No charades. Charades? Well, we had charades, but that was during Blingfest. So we could kind of like swing that to after party instead of during Blingfest. I don't know. We'll see. But I got so many other things that we're gonna be doing until we'll see. Nursing home party. Oh my God. Not a nursing home party. Oh no. It ain't that bad, Sheila. I swear it ain't. I feel like it sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. But no. It is a crafty family reunion. It is. It is. It is. Well, y'all let me know. And I've been getting some suggestions for after party. So let me know what you think about after party stuff. All right. I'm just trying to make sure I told y'all everything. Number one, if you got a ticket to Bling Fest, if you have a ticket to the dinner, then you're welcome to the after party. No live stream of the Bling Fest. We won't be doing that this year. So just FYI. And we appreciate you coming, Renee. All right. So now going to it's not over here, it's on my desk. Going to the stickers, right? So, like the title of the video says, I want to do some stickers because if you've ordered from us, especially in the last 3 months, 4 months, through the years, I've tried my best to make sure that we put like something extra, little goodies of some sort in the in your order, right? If for nothing, just to say thank you. But there are times where I just either ran out of stuff or was like, oh my God, I done already sent this. I don't know how many times. I'm sure they don't want another one or something like that. So I try to keep, which is why I switched to this time around over the last few months, like candies, the little mint candies, in addition to a couple of other things, because candy never goes out of style. But I had been putting stickers in there, so little hearts. And what that has allowed me to do is showcase certain colors that a person may not have otherwise purchased, right? And so I will be making some more hearts tonight. And I bet some of those nursing home parties can be a bit crazy, probably. Yeah, Renee, you're gonna have everybody's gonna have a good time. Everybody's gonna have a good time. So I'm gonna switch over to the table and I'm gonna pull out the template. Hopefully is within reach. And oh, before I do, wait a minute, is it up there? I don't know if it's up there or not. I'm gonna grab my um I might need to do that tonight too, especially since I got folks in here that could help me out. But I need to embroider my quilt square and show y'all my quilt square because it came on the other night. It was late. The boys were here. I had the grand boys, so that was the band Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday. I came on and did a quilt square and just flipped all the way out because I've never done a quilt square like that before. My quilt square was just a square. Yay. So, but this time it was actually a quilt square and it turned out like it was so cool. So I appreciate the guidance of all of those experienced. Thank you very much. I'm gonna show you the quilt square and then I need to stipple it because I wasn't gonna put any rhinestones on it, but I may put at least one little heart on there, right? And the little heart is the same heart that the stickers are. And so that's where I'm going with all of this, is trying to show y'all a square. I need to stipple the square, but the square is 10 inches. So I may have to do it over there instead of on my, because I don't know. I forget how big I can do on my Burnett, but I know I can't do it on the 5x7. Or is that the 4x4? That's the 5x7. I can't do it on the 5x7 because it's 7 inches. And I want it's supposed to be quilted end to end, right? Am I saying that right? Perfect quilt square. I know, right? That's so that's so sweet. Is it supposed to be? It's supposed to be quilted. Like, no. Hold up. I don't quilt it. I don't quilt it because it's got to go to her blank. Right? Yeah. And I can't put rhinestones on it then because if it goes to her blank, and whoever she's getting the quilted quilts it, and like if they have an automatic quilter, they be done ran over the rhinestones and broke a needle, so I can't even put rhinestones on it. Yeah, make the square and mail it. Oh man, I'm glad I thought about that because I sure was about to quilt that thing because I can't quilt it. I don't have any cushion in the middle. I mean, I could technically quilt it, but it won't have the cushion, so that wouldn't work. Okay. But so much for that idea, but I still need the stickers. So let's go make some stickers, y'all. Hey, Rondria. Welcome. Let me get y'all squished over. And then I'm going, no, don't quilt it. She just wants a topper square. Okay. Yeah, I messed up. Oh, man. All right. I can embroider a gem design on it. Oh, that's not a bad idea, Miss Evelyn. Send an iron-on heart to apply after the quilting portion. I don't know. Hey, Miss Barb. I don't know if what was I getting ready to answer you? I don't know who is doing the quilting. So the person who's doing the quilting may not know anything about putting on rhinestone something or other or whatever. So I'll check with her and see what she says. Hey, Kevin. Welcome and thank you for being a member for 36 months. Hello. Yes, honey. Yes. Yeah, I guess I could put a duck in the middle. You can put rhinestones and embroidery according to her. They will be working around it. I send a rhinestone. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. All right. So we will work on doing just that. Yeah, because I don't even have a duck to embroider. I need to make one. All right. So, and then did I ring the bell for Kevin? I rang the bell for something just now. I thought it was Kevin. I think it was Kevin. Did I ring the bell? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? I'm getting old. Somebody was asking about this ruler holder that I did, and they said they wanted one. I don't mind making a ruler holder for someone if they want one. I'm limited in my colors though, So let me know what color you might be looking for, and now I'll let you know if I can get the color and make. I did ring. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Greg, not a new DTF printer. Congratulations, Greg, for your new DTF printer. Yes, honey. Yes. She said you could put your logo in the square to represent who sent it. That was me. Pink. Lisa, you want pink? Okay. I think I have pink. I'm pretty sure I have pink somewhere. I'll go look and see. Is there like a light pink, dark pink, or it don't matter pink? As long as it's pink. And then I'll let you know what the shipping is. NJ say black, I got black. That's not an issue. Oh Lord, let me write this down. Because I've been like, who said what? What did what say? Oh Lord. And then that's the end of that. Because I wouldn't remember. Hey Cassandra Mayberry. Welcome. Oh, knucklehead. I'm a knucklehead. Oh, this boy got into my 3D print stuff, and now I can't. Oh Lord. Okay, you know what? Just pink any shade. Okay, Lisa said pink any shade. Do me a favor, Lisa. Okay. You got a new baby 3D printer Creality K1 SE. Holler. Y'all funny. Come on, Bill. Congratulations, Cassandra. Holler. Y'all funny. Yes. Okay, so if you are in here and you're looking at one of these, fill out the winner's form in the description. Fill out the winner's form in the description, and then that way I'll have your name, your address already, your color. If you don't mind, please put the color that you're looking for. Why don't we wait until after the That's so funny. That's so funny. I know Sharon Davenport, and I love you for saying it. I really do. Good thing is, I'm technically not making anything. I can set the 3D printer, and the 3D printer does what it does. But I definitely appreciate you saying that, looking out for me. I definitely appreciate it. Okay. So there's something else I wanted to do too. I wanted to show y'all something. Let me see if I can find a good template for it. Because it's been a minute. Sometimes we get to doing so much. Oh, you know what? I could put that on there. Whoops. Oh no. Pick that up. Where is it? You know what? Let me do this. Shoot. I think I'll do this. I can put the baby's booty on there. That quilt square. Let me do that. I may put this 1976 on something first before I get to the sticker, y'all. Hang on, because the reason being, sometimes we'll get into doing so many colors of the new colors that we miss, overlook, and forget about the older colors, right? And so we have rainbow. I have rainbow, and I've been trying out an icy version of rainbow. So I'm gonna show y'all this rainbow, y'all, because rainbow is a slept on color that a lot of times folk forget about. It's not listed yet. I don't know if I'm gonna list it right now. The way this thing is hollering at me, I probably will list it because oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. But I like to call them like morph colors or chameleon colors. I don't know another way. They color shift, right? So you look at them one way, they're one color. You look at them a different way, they're a different color. And so a lot of times we'll forget about them. And I want to show you this before I forget to show you. So it won't take me long to press this. And my shirt's right there. And then of course it's my year, 1976. In the hills. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Oh, I missed the spot. Good gracious of life. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say, yayo. All right, so do we have any recommendations for the DJ? If you do, just holler at me. And then I can let him know. And then, what else was I going to say? It was something else I was going to say to y'all. This ain't going to work like I thought it was. Let me see. Let's get scrapped. Oh, the ruler stand, no, just what I was saying is if somebody wants one, just fill out the winner description and send me your name, address, and what color you would like to have. And I'll let you know when I can get it out. I'm sure I'll have to figure out shipping on that. Matter of fact, I can do that. That's not super difficult to do the shipping. Figure out the shipping. Usually shipping done got high. You know that? I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but man, my feelings was hurt. Put the ship something. I said this. What? Yikes. When did that change? I don't personally ship for myself very often. And when I'm shipping for the company, it's all in the company thing, and I swear I don't be looking at it. My fingers be going so fast because I'm just trying to hurry up and make sure I got everything in there and all the measurements and blah 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 blah. That's what I look at because we ain't got time for mistakes on that part. Y'all, this is insane how pretty this is. I don't know. I'm just thankful I was able to come across this icy. This don't make no sense. Ooh. This 1976 is going to be fire. Now, normally, I don't know if you noticed, this is a Patrice template. I think she went ahead and posted it because I asked her to go ahead and post it. She made it for me, but I asked her to go ahead and post it because somebody else wanted it. But it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 part color for the inside of the number 1976. But I am doing all of the inside of 1976 one color. Because it doesn't hurt to do so, and it's going to be easier for me anyway. Ship my notebooks and they downright crazy with it. Yeah, I was shocked. And then I just found out that, which I didn't know, or I heard through the grapevine. Let me say it that way. I heard through the grapevine. I have not read it for myself, but then again, at this day and age, you don't know who to believe when you're reading stuff online. But I read that there's additional tariff something or other that's about to go up just before the holidays. So as if tariffs weren't crazy, apparently they're gonna change back to being crazy again or something. I don't know. I just pray for relief for myself and for y'all, because it's like a trip nowadays. But how has everybody been doing? Hopefully you all have been doing great. I've been doing well. Had an enjoyable, for the most part, weekend. There's a couple of places where could have been a little bit better, but I'm alive, so we're gonna leave it at that. So it was good. I'm here. Dear God, I'm here. Color purple reference in case you didn't catch that. And we'll go right here. It's about the only movie right off the top of my head I can quote. Whoops. All right. Boom. This don't make no sense. Good, good. Oh, I could flip the little 6 over to a 9 and make 1960. Yeah, technically. Technically, you could. All the shipping is going up. What to say? I've seen where UPS has been dumping packages coming in from overseas that don't have proper addresses. Not dumping them. Girl, you talking about somebody be hated. Heated. Do you hear what I'm saying? All right, so there's that. And then this is a shadow for 1976. And this is like an outline so that I could kind of like make it stand out a little bit more. And I'm going to put this on a black shirt. So I'm going to make the shadow, you know what? I think I'm going to make the shadow. I normally don't use, all right. So rainbow kind of, I don't know how well you can see that, but rainbow reflects a lot of colors. So it's like you see your pinks, you see kind of like a yellow, then you see some green, and every which way you turn it, it's reflecting something else. It's just an absolutely gorgeous rhinestone color. And we have rainbow, and then we have crystal volcano that does that same, has that same look at that. Look at that. Somebody come and look at this. Lord have mercy. Where it has that same, where it'll reflect a bunch of colors. The blue flame, green flame does it as well. So you have those options to look at. Where is my, is this it? I need obsidian. I think I'm gonna use obsidian instead of jet black. Yeah. Use obsidian just for the outline, I think. Should I use obsidian? I'm gonna use obsidian. Or should I have used no? Now I'm doubting myself. I know what I'm gonna use for the shadow. I'm gonna use like a gold color. I think that might work. I hope that works. That should work. Even though technically the black should be a shadow, so to speak. You know what? That's what I should have did. That's what I should have did. Hold on. Let's reverse this. Reverse. Reverse. All right. Uh-oh. Sorry. I messed up the chat. Hold on. Hey, Miss Nene. Are those the new colors? Obsidian is yes. This rainbow, no. Technically it is, but it's not. So I have rainbow. It's one of our original colors, but this is an icy version of rainbow. That doesn't make any kind of sense at how reflective it is. Now the shadow down here, I was going to do obsidian up here, but I'm gonna do it down here. Obsidian is a new color, one of the new ices. Now whether it's in the, oh, that was what else I was going to talk about. Somebody asked about it and it's gonna slip my mind. So Iris was supposed to be, so the buy-in is going on right now. Buy-in's been open for almost 2 weeks now, week and a half. And So it's open and it is going to close. It was supposed to close tonight, but it's going to close tomorrow because I have not taken the time to put Iris in there yet. Iris isn't in there, and I think it's one other that's not in there. I don't know what that one other is right now because that's just how scatterbrained I am at the moment. All over the place, doing all the things and then some. So I need to, don't know that I'm gonna have time to do that tonight. I'm gonna try my best to do it tonight because, like I said, I got the supervisor and he's here for a couple of days. But if I can do that tonight, then it's definitely going to end tomorrow. So just FYI, it'll end tomorrow. And I gotta get Iris on there. Iris and Jade. I'm pretty sure Jade is the other one that's not on there. And I may just have to put it on there without the picture because that's usually what my holdup is trying to get all the pictures, make sure everything so that you can see. It's not fair technically to not be able to see what you trying to order, even though I've shown it on the channel, but that's not quite the same. So I need to y'all, it don't make no sense. It's funny. If you've never, I don't know if you've ever put on a event before, right? And for me, my biggest issue with putting on an event is I want to do all the things. I want to do all the things. That's my biggest problem with doing the Blingfest. So I'll say, for instance, like last year, I picked the color. Color is black. Pick the decorations. Okay, I want this to look like this. I want that to look like that. I don't want anything to look the same as it did the year before. The year before, I want new stuff. Which of course means the mister is frustrated with me because that's going to cost money instead of me using what I had before. And then I'll find new ideas, new things, new this, that, and the third. And it's just like the most, doing literally the most. And it's like, ooh. And what I found, what I do to myself is right here at the last minute. I come up with more ideas of stuff. And it's just like, oh my God, Eve, leave it alone. It was good enough the way it was. And it's like, no, this will make it even more perfecter. And yeah. So putting on an event is a trip. And every time I come up with an idea, it's like, I think it's going to be easy to do. And I should be able to do this. And it shouldn't be that hard. It's not that hard. I can do that. And then I wound up saying, oh my God, what did I just do to myself? Why is this taking a lot to do? And it's funny. It's funny to me. One part of the project I can mention, there's a lot about the Blingfest that I'm doing for the Blingfest that I just didn't want to talk about and didn't want to tell because I wanted people to come and find out and see for themselves. But I'm pretty sure I've talked about this part before. And I'm being real transparent right now. I'm kind of struggling with it, but one of the things that I'm doing for Blingfest is the clack fans. So hopefully I told y'all about it. If I didn't, well, surprise. I'm making clack fans for everybody, and it's killing me because I kind of know what I want my design on the clack fans to be, but I haven't done the design yet. And I'm struggling with it. Is this gonna work? Let me see. I think I want it to be more gold. I want to stand out a little bit. Well, it might stand out. Let's do. I'm gonna go against what I said I was gonna do. Is this the right color? No, that is not the right color. I'm gonna do this color. I wasn't gonna do this color, but I'm gonna do this color. All right. So with the rainbow, so this is gonna be like an icy rainbow. We did the same thing for daughter and her two brothers. Oh, that ain't talking to me. Hey, Miss Joyce. Hope you feel better. And this is obsidian. I appreciate that, Miss Evelyn, but that's my nature. That's my nature. That's how I am. I cannot help that. I wish I could turn it off. I can't turn it off, ma'am. And my husband wishes I could. Oh, my husband wishes I could turn it off. He wishes so bad that I could turn that part off, and I can't. Because we talked about. So, anyways, I haven't even designed the fans yet. I'm struggling with it, and I was going to reach out on Facebook in the Facebook group the other day and ask anybody, submit some suggestions of what you think would be cute design wise. And then I was like, I'm not about to ask them that. I'm not going to ask them that. And then I could hear Miss Sharon Davenport fussing at me a little bit, saying, it's nothing wrong with asking for help, and we don't mind helping because blah, blah. And I can hear her. I can hear her clear as day. And yet my soul said, don't ask. And so I didn't ask. But that's where I am right now. I have to do the design for those. I have to get them printed so that I can press the fans. So that's something else I gotta do. And I don't even have the design yet. I know kind of what I want. I know I want Krakens on there. I know I want a pretty background. I know I want red. Haven't been able to find the right red background. I know I want diamonds on there somewhere. And I know I want it to say Blingfest 2025. And that's pretty much it. That's just, cut and dry, nothing too crazy. But I got to put it together in my brain. I think it's the background that's messing with me, honestly, because I haven't found a good background yet. Haven't found a good background. But so there's that. That's just one thing. There's something else that I'm doing with y'all. And I was begging him to let me do just a little bit different, something a little bit extra, and he was like, no. I mean, emphatically, no. That's too much. It's gonna be just fine with this right here and that right there. And I'm like, but, yeah, no. So, anyways, I lost that battle. Because like I said, I've been trying not to be in trouble by asking and running things past him, just to be a nice, respectful wife. Not a disrespectful wife. Oh my God. Pray for me, y'all. Pray for me. It's tough out here in these wife streets. All right. Okay. So what I decided to do. Yeah, grandkids be here 24/7. But after this week, I probably won't have grandkids no more until after the mountains. As soon as we finish up with Blingfest, we headed to Boone. Okay, so what I did was the rainbow, obsidian, and icy mint is what this is. So I think this is going to be really pretty. I mean, Patrice's designs are always bomb.com anyway, and this is mainly so that I can show you guys the color shifting stones, because it's been a moment. It's been a good bit since I've used them. And then we'll get into doing the stickers. Let me grab a shirt. I ended up getting extra shirts for Blingfest just in case. And I was glad I did because I didn't realize I was out of black shirts for myself. So, and then make sure that your whoa, that's the wrong temperature. Make sure that your I didn't even have a heat press on, but make sure that your chat is refreshed so that because what I'm gonna do when I make the stickers, I'm gonna do a giveaway of a couple of stickers, not very many, and they're small, so or I could do a bigger sticker. All right, so I'm gonna set this to the side because I gotta pre-press it. And because I did not turn my heat press on, I'm gonna set this to the side too. Okay. Now here are the hearts. Oh, wait a minute. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this too, but let's do this as well. This is so. Oh, hold on. Time out. I'm getting ahead of myself. All right. Sorry about that. I was about to make a decision without confirming, and I'm glad I did. So here is the quilt square that I made the other day. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. So this is a 10.5 by 10.5 quilt square. I'm learning quilting. I was not a quilter. Hey, Sean. And so, hey, Miss Gail, send the big hugs, big hugs. So this is the quilt square that I made. Now this is just a square, right? There's no quilting on it. There's no stuffing in the middle, and there's no backing on it. So what's going to happen with this is I agreed to send a quilt square to Miss Joy's, even though I knew nothing about quilting, because my mind told me it was easier than my hands, and my body and my spirit was like, yeah, no, you can't do this that easily. Or that's the other way around. My mind, my hands and my body was like, you can do this, you can do all kind of other stuff, you can do that too. But my brain was like, so that's where we were with that. So I agreed to do one. And she said to, do whatever we want, but we could customize it as far as making it ours, so to speak. And so I thought about putting the baby's booty on there, and my first instinct was to do this, right? Or embroider a duck. And then but Patrice made this for me, and she made this for me as well. So this could be cute too if I just did just the words, the baby's booty, and maybe put that whole thing. I could put the whole thing. Do my this is actually the rhinestone version of my logo because it came from Patrice. I won't use anything else but that. Now because I do have a whole big McQuackins, but he's too big for this, and he wouldn't do right on it. With that might be too much though for quilting. She said they'll quilt around it, but that might be too much. So I don't know. What do y'all think? The logo that Patrice made for me, which looks like it would fit perfectly right there in the middle. Yeah, it would. Do the logo, or I could just do just the duck and do a embroidered. Only reason why I'm kind of like questioning myself is because embroidery, it's been a minute since I've done embroidery. I ain't pulled out the machine I ain't turned on the machine. It's a lot. It's a lot right now in this moment in space. Just in this little moment in space. But this will be quick. The logo will look nice. Embroidery before rhinestone. Oh man, I don't. And then that's the other thing. I don't even have anything to embroider yet, so I would have to literally make something, and I barely have time to do what I've done. Barely. Whereas this is right here. I know that's what I say at Christmas, but she's saying that they would go around it. Miss Joyce, what I'm gonna leave this part up to you, Miss Joyce, because you have someone doing this. And technically it's for you, it ain't really for me. Depends on what it's being used for. Bling. If it's being used as a quilt and embroidery. I can't argue that. Can't argue that. Shoot, cushion berry. I can't. Oh, Marilyn, my pad came, so I got my pad, and now I don't have an indentation sunken in a sunken in cushion on my heat press, y'all. It was like, you know how when somebody, you know, your grandma's couch that everybody been sitting on for the past 40 years, and it's got that cushion that everybody sits that one spot and it's in like that. That's what my heat press was looking like. The whole idea is for everybody to do what's in their heart to do. It's never too much, it's never too less. I appreciate it all. Okay. Do you think the person, Miss Joyce, would be able to embroider around me doing the whole small logo on there? Or should I err on the side of caution? Let me just do embroidery. I'll just do embroidery. Because what I'll do is I know what I'll do. Because she sent me this because I had to cut it out. So I'll find this and trace around it, make an embroidery fill in, right? And then outline the duck. But what time is it? I doubt I got time to do that tonight. Embroidery of the business name. Okay, well I'll just stick to regular degular. Okay, so this goes inside, if I'm correct. I think yes, this goes inside. So this is the bigger part of the logo. So when you're doing, which I'm sure you all in here know, but just in case there's somebody new, when you're doing layering of rhinestones, it's better to start with the biggest layer first. All right, the biggest layer first. So the biggest layer in this instance is the outline with the shadow. So that's where I'm going to start. I'm going to put it more. So usually when I do center chest logo designs, depending upon how big it is. Okay. So some people say 4 fingers down and all that jazz. I generally don't stick by that hard fast. Okay. Reason being is because a lot of it depends on what your customer wants and the look that your customer is going for. So like in this instance, I'm the customer. This is my shirt. A lot of times I'll do a logo. I know you can't really see, but like this is boobs, right? This is boobs. I don't have much, but you know, padded bra and all that jazz. But anyway, this is boobs. So if you are sitting there, even if you're a man and you have chest, right? Where the middle of your chest, the man nips, you know, and for the women's, the women nips. Okay, you usually, unless you get past a certain age, and then you know it might be a little bit further down. Let's pretend like we're still youthful, okay, with the bra on. You want to go from this went left real quick. My bad. You want to go from here, and if you trace that around wearing a t-shirt, if you trace this around, you'll see that it comes out right where the armpit is on the t-shirt. Okay, so your armpits is the center chest, right? Well, for me, this 1976, it's short. It's not a long design. If it was a long design, I would want the middle of that design because it's long. Hey, creating with Tuck, my dear. Because it's a longer if this was a longer design or a taller design rather, and had more space, more advertising space on the shirt, I would put the middle of it right here in the middle center of the chest armpit area. But this is a short design, so I kind of want it to be loud and proud right here just above the breast. Okay, so it's going to be on the breast a little bit, but just above the breast. So being that this is where the armpits are, I'm going to kind of put it where it's resting right in that area so that it puts it more center breast. Okay, center breast area, center chest area. Okay, so let's do that without going, too X-rated. What was the name of that class? It wasn't home ec. Health. No, it wasn't health. I can't remember the name of the class. But anyway, we went a little too much into that class. All right, so I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to see if it's centered, and it's not. It's over a little too far. All right, let's see. Did I move it too much or not enough? No, looks good. Looks good. A little bit more probably, but all right. And I'm going to hold it up myself and see if it's crooked, and it does not appear to be crooked. So I'm going to go ahead and press this. Okay. And I don't have my camera on over here. I got a camera over here now finally, but I'd have to, you know what? Let me see something. Ooh, is this gonna work? This might not work. Let me see if this is gonna work, y'all. Hey yo. All right. This way. Okay, so I have it on the heat press, and I'm gonna see how this camera does. This is supposed to be a really good camera, so we'll see. So let's push this in, and then now y'all get to see Ash's feet, which was totally not what I wanted. And then I gotta reach up under the camera to press the thing, and then you get to see Junkie Room. So maybe this camera wasn't that good of an idea, but it'll be all right. We got like 17 seconds. Oh my, I made 1973, or I'm making 73. Nice. What year is that? 76. It is 76. Anatomy? Was it anatomy? Home, it was. I can't remember. Okay. So let me see if this does this justice like I want it to. Because it's supposed to be a good camera. I don't know. No. It's all right. The peel reveal would have looked better over here. It would look better on the other camera. So we're going to switch this back. Well, actually, I'm going to layer it first. Okay, so here is the obsidian layer. And I'm missing a stone. Oh, it flipped upside down. I'll put that right there. Oh, it ain't got no... I done took the glue off of it some kind of which way. Okay. Boom, like that. Actually, you know what? Let me wait. I'm gonna wait a minute. Home egg. It was home egg. Okay. All right, and here is the icy mint. Ooh, that's pretty. Prettier than I thought it was gonna be. All right, so there's the 1976 in the middle. See, that camera ain't doing this. You know what? Let me see something. No. Try this one. No. Yeah, it'll be all right. All right, so there's that. Let's press that. And it's up under. I got this. Oh my gosh. I got stuff everywhere. So I told y'all many times before, I've been redoing my room. I got a pile of just, oh my God, I got stuff everywhere. Everywhere. Oh, thank you, Brandy Marie. I appreciate it. Home ec. It was home ec. Okay. Still like camera thing. It's a good close up of the work. Oh, thank you, EJ Star. All right, and so here is. I wish I could just really showcase that, but it's still pretty. It's just not giving me the wow factor I was looking for from that angle with the lighting. All right, so now it's time to piece this together. So I did it all the same color. Ordinarily, this would be a bunch of different colors. But I did rainbow. Wow, that looks like that's going to fit better than I expected. And then I'm going to do this part. And then, no, I'm going to do this part. Yeah, when I tell y'all that Patrice make a design, you can forget it. Especially when she be chopping and slicing and dicing. Oh, my God. It'll just hurt your feelings because you be like, oh, I can bling. I can design. Wood stock shop. So I took mine as a freshman in high school. Wanted to learn to sew. Then wood stuff. They didn't want girls in wood shop. I was in wood shop. I did take a wood shop class. Matter of fact, one of the things that I made in wood shop is hanging over there on the wall. I made a sign for my dad, technically, but I ended up with it. All right, there's that. There's that. All right, and now let's do this. You see how I staggered it? So I did this and this so that I could do this, and this is far enough away where I should be able to do this too. Okay? Because you don't want your stones, your transfer tape to be up under where you're going to place it next. So if this tape was longer and it came to right here, then when I put my stones, this next transfer, if I had to put it over the top of that, then it would stick to the plastic, not to the shirt, because the shirt was covered up. But that's why I staggered it so that I could do what I'm about to do right now. And then once we're done with this, I'm going to bring it over to the table and do the peel reveal over there because I need y'all to see this rainbow because this does not make any kind of daggum sense, okay? That's so pretty. I might even take y'all to the front camera because that's just how pretty this is. This is insane. All right, so let me change this. And we're going to put it to, I'm going to put it to that one so that y'all can see it like it's supposed to be because good, googity moody. And let me set this up as well. I'm even gonna move my chair so you can get this full daggone glory. It don't make no sense. I heard this shit, y'all. Let me say yeah. I'm gonna cut the light off. Boop, boop. Turn off the lights and strike the candle. Oh, a little bit later for that. Okay, I'll stop. Lord, you ready? You ready? Patrice Boo. You ready? Oh, this mess. Somebody come and look at this. Lord have mercy. You ready? Good. I'm trying real hard. Oh, Patrice. First of all, Patrice's design makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Second of all, please, I need somebody to slap for this rainbow. I need to slap somebody. Look at how, oh my gosh, look at this rainbow. Okay, so this, hold on, okay, I gotta get my words right because I'm about to, look at this. Look at that. That is insane. Look at, oh my gosh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. That's reflecting this blue light over here, by the way, that purple light. So sorry about that. Yours ain't gonna reflect purple if you ain't got no purple light right there. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah. So rainbow, see how it's like pink right there, but then you go this way, it's like gold, and then it has like some green. It's crazy. So that's why I outlined it with the icy mint, because the icy mint is because of the greens that's in the rainbow. And then the shadow is icy obsidian. The shadow is icy obsidian. But this rainbow, we normally carry rainbow. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show y'all. This is this okay. Our thing. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you something. Let me show you something. Hang on. We gotta okay. I'm about to show you why I brought in icy. I'm about to show you why icy exists. Okay, you need to see this. So I'm gonna have to change the title of this video and everything because it's not gonna be. It's just not gonna be the stickers. I might. What time is it? 10. I'm not gonna be able to get to the stickers, so I got to change the title of the video. So if you came for the stickers and I'm not doing the stickers right now, I apologize. But this is. I think this is gonna be important. Okay, so if I did icy obsidian, let's see. Let's try jet hematite. Is jet hematite gonna be dark enough? Maybe black diamond. Let's try black diamond. Black diamond ain't quite as dark as, not quite, almost, but not quite as dark as obsidian. I think probably hematite would have been a better choice, but it's too late. I already poured this. Okay, it's a black diamond. And this time I'm gonna go with gold. I'm gonna go with a gold color. Instead of the green. The green was pretty though. It was definitely pretty. I'm gonna go with gold. I want y'all to see. I want you to see. I want you to see what you're doing. Our stones are pretty. Better find a thing bling. But this is a trip. Once you see it, you ain't gonna believe it till you see it. Dread, come here. Boom, boom, boom. Let me say, oh, sorry, I'm missing. If I'm missing the chat, I apologize. I am trying to bling this as hard and as fast as I can so that I can get this done before. Now I was showing you that icy rainbow, but it's like not listed yet. I just got it. I wasn't even gonna get it, and as a matter of fact, I don't even have a full thing of it. It was like I was asked to try a sample. And so that's the only reason I got it, because I was like, because the picture did not look like what the stone actually is. So I wasn't even gonna get it, but I did. And now I'm trying to figure how I'm gonna ask to put that in. But it's still rainbow. It's still rainbow, and I still don't want anybody sleeping on rainbow. Okay. So we're gonna show you, we're gonna do old school rainbow with this one. Or it's similar to rainbow. Let me say that. Let me say that. Because it ain't exactly rainbow, but it's really similar. So all right, so there's that. Whoops, sorry. Fat hands. Okay. Yeah, not as dark as it'll be right. It will be alright. Hey, Miss Jazzy G. Was new? Yes, it is a new one, but I don't have it listed. It was a sample. It was a test that I was sent. Oh, Vanessa Parnell. Yeah, yeah. You might want to ask Patrice about that for sure. Even though Patrice probably gonna kill me dead for even saying that, but yeah, this would be real cute saying 1908. It really would. Like yeah, that would be. Oof. Yeah, that would be cute. I can't even be mad at that. Don't kill me, Patrice. Don't kill me. That's how we. She got enough on her plate too. I think she showed how to make it. Didn't you do a video showing how to make this? Could have swore you did. Now that I sit here and think about it. Okay. So that's that. I'm gonna get a gold. Let me get the regular rainbow. Nope, that is not it. Is this it? Yep, that's it right there. Let's get a gold. I want to use. Do I have enough? I got enough. Do I want to use this? I don't want to use this. Let me see. Think. You know what? I ain't use champagne in a hot minute. Let's use champagne. I think champagne will go with that. I think champagne will go with it just fine. She did show how to make it. Okay. Number 3 show. I thought she did. Oh, she did. I like I said, Miss Evelyn, all I have is a sample amount. So I would have to put in an order for it. And it was not. The other reason I wasn't gonna get it is because it was like out of the ballpark of what I prefer to keep in stock. Um and because it was a sample, it wasn't like actually available to everybody yet. So I gotta check on that too. So I'll let y'all know. Because it is very pretty. I do like it. Unfortunately. Y'all, I was counting colors. I think we're like at 160 colors now. I think we got 160. If I'm remembering correctly, I think that includes the mixes. I'm not sure. Pretty sure that includes the mixes. So I was like, there is no way. And then I happened to think about it. I was like, yeah, well, I guess there is a way, but you know. That did not work as intended. Time is it? Okay, 30 minutes. I might get some stickers done, might not. Okay. want that green is in there for you. You're an imposter. Perfect. Perfect. Demps used to wax the flow with some champagne. You hear me? Demps have had that champagne blinging. Okay, so this is the inner outline. I'm gonna have to go grab another shirt too. I saw the FAMU video. Yes, she did the FAMU. I saw her doing FAMU Friday. I'm telling y'all, but that's some bomb.com designing over there. Wish I had half of her designing skills. I wouldn't be struggling right now. No. With these fans. Okay. Y'all recovered. Almost messed up. Okay, so there's the inside. And now we're going to do regular old school rainbow. Which, like I said, it's not exactly the same, but it's real close. So I was like, but that ain't how it was. Anyway. All right. I've been cutting templates and cutting templates and cutting templates and cutting templates. I've been a template cutting heifer. Okay. Over the last couple of days. All right. So now this. But you need to get these. Put these up. Don't waste no stones. Hey, Stacy. Lady Blue Bear. How are you? Can I do a buy-in with buy now? Not together. They're two different websites. They are actually they are literally two different websites. So you wouldn't be able to put them together anyway. And doing buy. So the reason why we separated it is because the buy in ships out 21 to 30 days. Your buy now ships out immediately. So once you place the order and you pay for shipping, then what does the shipping cover? Does it buy now or does it cover buy in? I mean, you know what I'm saying? It was like, it was confused. And I don't want to hold a buy in order, buy now order when buy in ships out right away. You don't wait for the buy in. So that's why it's two different websites. It can't be together. It wouldn't make sense to be together. So, because I can't charge two different forms of shipping that I'm aware of. I can't charge two different forms of shipping for on the same site. Two different forms of shipping. I'm saying they're all kinds of wrong, but you get what I'm saying, I'm sure. So you can place both orders, same, go from one to the other right away, but it's going to be two different websites. All right, here's this one. Yep, nope, that ain't right. This one. No! Don't turn off. You love me. Do you love me? Okay. Hit the wrong button. No! I'm rushing it. I need to quit rushing. All right. Right there. And this one goes right there. Come on, fam. All right, I know where it goes, but I'm rushing it. So let me set this off to the side right here. Now I'll fix that later. Trying to get this brushed in so that we can not go overtime, because going overtime is the pits. Well, not always. If we having fun, I don't necessarily, and if I wasn't tired, I wouldn't mind going overtime. It doesn't bother me, but I also try to be respectful of folks' bedtime. So, because East Coast, we're going on 11 o'clock when I get off, and you know, folks be tired, and I'm not mad at that. Again, this is the original rainbow that I'm working with right now. Oh, there it is. So, yep. Let's do this. And since you're right there, I'm going to leave you right there. All right, y'all. This rainbow is so pretty. Crystal Volcano is pretty like this too. So if you miss Elise Morris came to Blingfest, I can't remember if it was the first year or the second year. And I'm pretty sure that's when because I don't see her so many different events that we've had. It's just so grateful to see her every time I see her. But I think it was Blingfest, and she had on the rainbow stones on that shirt. And man, when I tell you that design was pretty, rainbow showed up and showed out in that shirt she had on. It was acting slap up. I think I remember her saying rainbow was one of her favorites. I'll get a little bit more, and then we'll be done. Oh, I gotta grab another shirt. All right, so there's this. And if I missed saying hi to you, I apologize. Sometimes my family, my kids, my aunties be in the chat, and I miss seeing them. I hate that. And he tells me after the fact, usually. So, and he ain't in here tonight because he back there with the supervisor. So, okay. All right. Let me grab a shirt. And we'll press this. Shirts wasn't wanting to come apart. Them shirts was like, no, we want to go to Blingfest and be bling. I know you do, fam. But it's gonna be all right. I promise. Because it's gonna say 1976. I'm gonna wear you loud and proud. So there's that. You'll be okay. All right, so I'm pre-pressing, and we're gonna start with the shadow because it's the biggest part. Let me move this over so that I can lay the shirt out. Jelena, I hope you feel better. Rainbow? Yes, she was wearing Icy Rainbow. No, she was not wearing Icy Rainbow. That was 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago she had that shirt on. That's long before Icy's came into existence. So, long before Icy came into existence. When she had that shirt on. Oh, no. Did I press that? No. Yes. No. Hate pressing wrinkles into a shirt, y'all. Oh. It made me want to flip tables. Okay. So, again, we're going to put this across the chest area. Not across, perfect. Not across the boob, mid chest. Oh, is that crooked? That looks a little bit crooked. Let's see. Ah, much better, much better, much better. Okay, so I'm gonna press this. I wasn't gonna turn the camera on, but I'm trying to get this going. Hi, Sandra, welcome. Rainbow with a butterfly design is over. That would be pretty. That would be pretty. Thank you, Miss Joyce. Please don't forget to hit the like button if you like the pretty. And like I said, if you are interested in a quilting ruler holder, let me know what color. Make sure your email address is on there when you fill it out, because you know what? Let me flip this. Sure, no, because for a ride. Make sure your email address is on there so that I can email you the color. Make sure that the color is right. I mean, I only have a certain amount of color, so it's gonna have to be what I have. So okay, so there's the shadow. Here's the outline. This time for the outline, I'm doing champagne, or champagne as I call it in my off times when I want to be facetious. And then we're going to start filling in the different rainbow. And this is, like I said, this is the original rainbow. Oh, there's the other one. And I'm going to stagger it again. So I'm going to start with one and then do the middle and then come back and do the 7 and then the last one on the end. So that I can press 2 at a time instead of 1 at a time. Ooh, that's pretty. Can y'all see that? There we go. All right, so here's the one. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the 7 right here, right? Yes. Do the 7 right here because it's not covered up. And that way, when I come to do this part, it won't cover up this. Okay. And again, I'm doing all rainbow on the inside. I'm doing all rainbow on the inside. Oh, there's where I flipped that stone. I gotta flip that stone back. Let me get my tweezers. Y'all look. Lord Trevino made that for me. It's so cute. A straw topper thingy. She sent it with my order. That's so sweet. All right, so the stone flipping out right here. So I'm just gonna turn this sucker over right here as it sits. There we go. There we go. Yay. All right. Let's put that right there, that right there, that right there, and that right there. Yes. Yes. Okay. And then the 6. And then I'm going to swap the camera and take you over yonder. I'm going to show you again, but with the champagne border. So you can see it. Okay. So, un momento, por favor. Okay. Un momento, por favor. Let me grab my mic because I'm going to go over yonder. Put you right there. Are you missing a stone in the 9? Probably. Cheryl Green probably. Yeah, you know how it goes. These stones do what they want to do. You said in the 9? No, don't look like it. It don't look like it, but it might be. I'll check when I come back. Okay. I'll check against the other shirt and see. Because it looks like that space is... There's a space there too, so I don't think it's missing. Okay. You ready? You ready, Freddie? You ready, Freddie? You ready, Freddie? Ready? So you see how this one looks more red. See, that's why I said the rainbow isn't quite the same. But see how it turns gold? It's more pink, not red, pink. But this is the other rainbow. Okay. So let's fold this like this. Let me take this off and put it down here. Okay. Actually, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's see if I can get it where I can show both at the same time. That's not gonna work. Okay. I need hangers. I keep saying I'm gonna bring hangers in here so that I can show stuff, and then don't ever bring them. You ready? This is rainbow. This is black diamond, and the outline is champagne. See how that 6 and that 7 has that green in it now? See the green? You can see the green. And then it gets more green, right? And then right in, let me see if I can, it's kind of right in there. You can kind of see the gold. See the gold? And then it's full on pink from here, right? So, okay, so this is rainbow. All right. And now this is the icy. I'm not even gonna be able to call it rainbow because it's not quite the same. But look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at that. So, okay. I'm just saying. So when you and what make it so bad, y'all, this isn't even like your basic Korean rhinestones. These are not. These are we don't even carry the DMC. This is like I tried to be better, okay? Because I knew folks was using this possibly to make money off of it. And when I would take basic stones to my bling parties and then these stones to the bling parties, they could tell the difference and they were like, no, we like that. So this isn't your just Korean rhinestones, fam, that we normally sell. They're beautiful rhinestones. They're beautiful. But these suckers right here, the ices don't come to play. The ices ain't here to play. The ices ain't here to take prisoners. The icy is out here to let you know that Just go sit down somewhere. We got this. Okay. So, I mean, they're both beautiful. They are both very beautiful. And they are both heads and tails above your basic Korean rhinestones. But that icy, I'm just saying, when I was introduced to the icy, I said, yeah, no, this is it. This is I need that in my life. Okay. So this is the type stuff that winds up in pageants and on gymnastic outfits, on, high end dance wear, costume wear, pageant wear. That's what this is for. This is for those customers that they're like, well, I like rhinestones and all, but when I go see the shirts that these people down here did, they're not really that blingy. And you'd be like, okay, well, here, this is different. Our stuff is better. Our stuff has a better quality, right? This is a much better quality than that other stuff folks is normally using out there. Then if you got folks they go into the pageant, that's what this is for. This is that Swarovski level imitation rhinestones. Okay. So I will have to let you guys know, like I said, I was just trying it out and was like, I need to see it for this is ridiculous. This is really ridiculous. I only have a small amount just to try it. And this is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Look at that. Look at that icy. That icy is just acting auto. And see, you can see how it turns green and then the browns and the pink. See, it has the pink in it, but with this, it allows it to reflect more of the other colors. Whereas this version of rainbow is there, the coloring is there, but it's like, see how you can see the green right there. You can see how it's changing and morphing, depending upon what angle you look at it, and it's still very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. But this one is outlined in champagne. You see the outline is like a pinkish, blush, champagne-ish color. So this one has an outline of champagne, and this one has an outline of lime, icy lime. This is icy lime. Lord, that's crazy. That's crazy. Look at that. Somebody come and look at this. Well, no, because it might blind you, and then y'all be mad because you got to go get retina surgery and all that other kind of stuff. Because I put it too close to the camera, and I can't be held liable for that. I just can't. So you want to look at it, you can get your shades. So in the light, they still bling. In the light, it does bling. But when your stuff is blowing folks out the water in the dark, that's when you got the finer thing bling. I'm just saying. So anyways, Greg Barker, we'll see. We'll see. Because when I tell you I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Story time. I got 10 minutes. And then don't let me forget to tell you do the quick reminders about, the situation with Blingfest and the live stream. But my grandfather worked for the railroad for a very long time. He retired military or left military, as far as I know, honorably left the military. I don't know. I know he had military his whole life, benefits and stuff. But when he left the military, he worked for the railroad for many years. And he also would always have a side hustle. So that's where, and I gave a speech about this at the Graphics Pro Expo, explaining my grandfather, because I'm fourth or fifth generation entrepreneur. But my grandfather was an entrepreneur. He had many businesses. My dad was, and now I can't not run a business. Looking at another business as we speak. But anyway, so folks tended to think that my grandfather had money, okay? But he also had 8 kids. I know he would tell a story all the time. He woke up one morning and had 9 dependents, as if them dependents just appeared by themselves. But anyway, so he had a bunch of chaps. And so it was just funny that folks thought he had money. But anyway, so after all of my aunts and uncles left home, grew up, left home and all that jazz, and he would do stuff around the house to paint and keep the house up as a person would do that owns a house, right? And so he was talking to my uncle, or was it my dad? It was my dad. He was talking to my dad about remodeling in the kitchen. And one of the things that he wanted to do was replace the knobs on the cabinets. He wanted them to be fancy, right? So they went to the cabinet store, and my dad was like, okay, here's some knobs, but you know, you sure that's what you want to do? That's what I want to do. I want to put them knobs on them cabinets. Okay, fine. So here's some knobs right here. Pick out what you want. Is this, do you like that? It's kind of pricey. Money is no object. I get what I want. Money is no object. And he showed him the price of the knobs. He was looking at, he said, ooh, that's high. So saying that to say that's been a running joke in our family. Anytime somebody talk about money, we'll say, ooh, that's high, in honor of him and his money is no object. So when I go shopping for the next stones that we get and all of that stuff, there's a certain price point I try to keep us at, because I know times is tough all the way across the board. But some of these are just so pretty that it doesn't make any sense. And so when the Icy Rainbows was presented to me, and I was well, they don't call it rainbow. I say it's rainbow because it reminded me so much of rainbow, but I see there's clearly a difference. But anyway, so when it was presented to me and I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, I guess they're okay. They're pretty. But I'll see when I get them. And I got them and I'm like, okay, so what's the price? And now my terminology at this point is, ooh, that's high. So we'll see if I end up carrying them. I probably will, but this is not, the ices didn't come to play with Bling or our wallets. So, and I'm saying our because it affects me just as much as it affects you. So, but yeah, there is really pretty. It's really pretty for a reason. And they are imitation Swarovski for a reason. So, but they are very, very pretty. This is very pretty. I am very impressed. And so I'll be letting them know that now that I've seen it on something, I'll let them know. All right. So going back to Blingfest, thank you those who have been interested. I'm so sorry for those who weren't able to get in on the Blingfest this year. Because if it were up to me, I would have everybody all the way up to the last possible second, but I can't do that out of respect for the staff that we're working with. So we did end up pretty much selling out of the tickets. But we were considering live streaming the Blingfest. We will not be live streaming the Blingfest. After a lot of deep discussions and debates on that, the Mr. Reason, which made all the sense in the world, he wanted to keep the focus on the folks who are actually physically there, without taking from them who are there and trying to make sure that a live stream is running, trying to get stuff set up, running 2 and 3 different things, because I'm usually stressed out as it is. And he didn't want me adding anything else to my plate in regards to that. And I don't know that the Wi-Fi will sustain it. So we'll see, because I do need the Wi-Fi, but I don't know if it'll sustain a live stream. And I know my cell phone sucks with live streaming. So we're not going to do the live streaming. The other part to that was, let's see, it was the live streaming. There was something else that, oh, if you have bought a ticket to the Blingfest, or if you have the ticket to the dinner, you bought a ticket to the dinner, you bought the ticket to the Blingfest, you are welcome to come to the after party. If you have not purchased a ticket to the Blingfest nor a ticket to the dinner, then it wouldn't be right to the people who did purchase tickets to have someone come to the after party that did not pay for a ticket to any one of the other options. Okay. So FYI on that, we'll see about trying to make it a little more flexible come next year. Because we did discuss that, or we've been discussing that, but for this year, it's not going to work. And then the other part with the live streaming, well, so next year, I don't know about the live streaming. A lot of it is going to depend on where we are next year, location wise. We'll still be in Charlotte, North Carolina. We'll still be somewhere in proximity to downtown Charlotte area. But I need to make sure that wherever we are next year will support live streaming with their internet service. If it does, then I can plan this a lot further ahead and make better arrangements, like have someone man that situation and be set up for that, versus right now is we were talking about it and it was kind of like, I don't want to say last minute, but it was close to last minute. So we'll try to work that in next year, but he may still nerf it. I don't know, but he definitely vetoed that this year. But as far as the after party next year, we'll see if there's an alternative to be able to come to the after party. Like a separate ticket or something for that, for those who may not be able to swing coming to the other two, but they can come to that one. I don't know. That's going to be a discussion that we'll have to have too, because I got to pass that by him, and I can hear him fussing now. You ain't even talk to me about that. So we got to discuss the arrangements for that. But this year I am very excited. All menus have been turned in. All names have been given, so they know who all is coming. The one lady that's been working with us is super excited. She even wants to come. She even wants to come, which is funny to me. But she didn't buy a ticket. So, and so I'm excited. I have all allergies. I have all menu choices. If you don't remember what your menu choice was, you can go into your email, pull up your receipt. As a matter of fact, you can go into the search of your email server and type in Blingfest, and it should pull up your Blingfest receipt, and you'll be able to see what your menu choices and stuff like that was. I can't change them at this point, but it's just a reminder to remind you what you requested. And then I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. Got quite a few tricks up my sleeve this year. We're already planning next year, so please be on the lookout. We anticipate having a date and maybe even our location locked in before January the 1st, so that we'll give you guys some time. I actually wanted it by the 1st of December because I wanted to give as much time as I possibly could to let you guys know way in advance. Okay. So she said, just gonna eat what you give us. Hilarious. Host to do commentary and meet people, have online games. Yes, Brandy. All colors will be available at Blingfest. And there are 2 new colors that will be released at Blingfest. So be on the lookout for that. And those coming to Blingfest will get the new colors, actually. Instead of you doing a live stream, have a host to do commentary and meet people and have online games. I'm gonna have to think on that, Faker. That I'm trying to see Faith. I'm sorry. I'm trying to see how that would work. But at any point, any suggestions that you may have, whether you're attending or you're not attending, or if you want to attend next year and it's something you think you might want to see at a Blingfest, please email me. We take considerations and suggestions very seriously. We do talk about them. We do discuss them. And even if he vetoes it early, later on, he may allow, or he may say, you know what, I thought about it. So just don't knock any suggestion you may give. Please give your suggestions. Which is why I was even saying with the music, if you got a musical suggestion, put it in Facebook or instant message or email me or something like that. Whatever, we're down for suggestions, because at the end of the day, the Blingfest is not for me. The Blingfest is for you. That's what Blingfest is for. The Blingfest is for you to come and have a good time with your Bling family and just enjoy being together. Have some time away from the 9 to 5, the rat race, the crazy family, the stressed out chaps and the grand chaps and stuff. Just to have some time to do some grown fun stuff with other grown fun people and just have a good time. That's what the Blingfest is for. Okay. And of course, playing with rhinestones. Why not? Okay. So that's what that is for. And that's why we started it, because I did have, and what time is it? 11. It's already after 11 o'clock. I had a get together here in Charlotte a few years ago, and there was no charge for it. And a friend let me use the space in one of her offices to let people come and hang out and stuff. And I didn't have chairs hardly. Folks was standing, had to stand. All I had was a little bit of tea, sweet tea, but I mainly got that because of Patrice trying to make sure my sweetheart had her sweet tea. I had a couple of snacks. It was nice. It was very nice. I thoroughly enjoy seeing people. I thoroughly enjoy having everybody here. But to travel all that way for some folks and to not be able to properly host them sat with me wrong for a minute. It really did. And so I was like, if I host folks again, it's going to be right. And I ain't got pockets like that. So it was like, whatever, we are going to find a place that's going to fit everybody. And we're going to make sure folks got a place to sit and enjoy themselves and rest and relax and get away and just have a good time. I don't want y'all to have to, matter of fact, you may not know, I think I told you, but if you bought the full ticket to the Blingfest, which includes the hotel stay, we paid for your breakfast this year. So like you get 2 breakfast vouchers with your ticket. So when you come and you stay, you come in Saturday morning, you will get a breakfast ticket. You got a ticket for breakfast, and Sunday morning, you have a ticket for breakfast before you leave out. So we try to make sure everything is covered. Okay. I didn't do that the last 2 years. We did it this year. Well, last 2 years, they didn't have a way to provide that. So where we are now allowed us to provide that for you. So it's like folks may not know all the little nuances and ins and outs that go with what we've put together, but we want to make sure that you don't have to worry about anything. Okay. So at this point, honestly, the only thing you really got to worry about is dinner on Saturday night's dinner. If you're doing the after party, because I'm not feeding anybody at the after party. I don't have drinks or nothing for the after party. We got to figure that out. Making sure you got access to something that you can purchase or what have you. But other than that, as far as Blingfest is concerned and the dinner, we wanted to make sure that you were taken care of. So we wanted to host you properly. And in doing so, we didn't want you to have to worry or stress about any of your transportation from the airport is covered. If you drove, your parking is covered. We covered that. It's just a lot of little things that we wanted to make sure that it was going to be covered. Okay. So, I know some folks probably might have been looking at the tickets kind of cross-eyed with the prices, but no, your stuff is covered. You're getting every penny of what you paid for. Every penny and then some, according to him, because I overspent already. And we're not going to talk about that because he ain't in here and he can't defend himself right now. So, but there will be pictures. The photographer will be there Friday, and we'll have pictures Saturday as well. She said she could work us in for that. The DJ will be there Saturday. I'm gonna double check with our entertainment for Friday. He already said he was coming, but I like to double check and triple check and quadruple check all the way to the last minute because you never know. But he's excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. So this is gonna be one for the books. This is gonna be one for the books. And then my heifers is gonna be there. My heifers will be there. I've been trying real hard to hide my excitement and not be emotional over the fact that my heifers are gonna be there. I just can't. I've been trying real hard to keep it cool. But inside I am squealing and I am crying because my heifers will be there. Every last one of them. And it's an honor to host them, and it's an honor to host you. So I'm looking so forward to this. I can't wait to see you guys. I can't believe this is rolling around so super quick. It's like, bro, I blinked and here we're at Blingfest already. But I do have a lot more prep to do, so, and I got to get to that. So let me let y'all out of here because the supervisor, I'm sure, is back there getting on Grandpa's nerves. And we're going to show you guys. This is rainbow outlined with champagne, and then it's a black diamond shadow. Okay. So that's rainbow, champagne, and black diamond. And I'm sorry I didn't get to the stickers. I'm going to change the title so I don't make nobody mad for me posting that I'm doing something and I'm not. And this one is obsidian for the shadow. The outline is lime, icy lime. And then we're testing. I don't have it available yet because I was just testing. I didn't know how it was going to look, but is this other icy color that kind of puts me in the mind of rainbow, but you see it looks different from rainbow. It's like it ain't even reflecting the same color pattern as rainbow. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. So thank y'all for coming to hang out with me. I appreciate you. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Please find something super crafty to do. Decompress, relax, have a good time, enjoy your crafting. And if you have any questions, just shoot me an email. If you wanted the quilt ruler holder, fill out the form down in the description. The winner giveaway form is not a giveaway. You're gonna have to pay for your shipping, but fill out the form. Tell me what color you looking at. Okay, like I might be able to do royal blue, maybe turquoise. I don't think I have baby blue, so if that's the color you want, I don't think I have it, but I'll let you know. Just make sure your email is there. Make sure your full mailing address is there so that whenever I make it, I can get it shipped out to you without any holdups. Okay, and then I'll email you and let you know what the shipping will be because I'm gonna go ahead and weigh that and figure out about what the shipping will be. Plug it into my ship station and see what it comes up to. Okay, so thank you. I appreciate it. I enjoyed you guys tonight. And I am getting ready to go back here and fool with him because 9 times out of 10, he's still awake. So love you guys. And I look forward to seeing you again out here in these YouTube streets. Have a good night, y'all. Bye. If I can hang up, I don't. It's been a minute because I missed y'all last week. Ain't that crazy? Oh, Lord. Y'all have a good night. Bye.